Hey there, yogis. Welcome to Zen Balance Yoga and Meditation. My name is Kristen, and welcome to today's Yin class, the fifth installment of our Elemental Yin series, where we will be exploring the metal elements. And we'll be working with the lung and large intestine meridians, using breath and stillness to help us clear space from the inside out, letting go of what no longer serves us. So when you're ready, grab any props that you might need to make yourself feel a little more comfortable and supported throughout the practice. They are not essential, but if you'd like, just have those nearby. And come to Sukhasana, our easy cross-legged seat. And feel free to sit on a blanket or block or anything that's going to help to support your spine to be tall. Relax your shoulders down your back. Your hands can rest in your lap or on your knees. And feel free to close down your eyes here or just take a soft gaze. And together, let's take a deep breath in through the nose and exhale out the mouth with a sigh. One more time, deep breath in through the nose, filling up, and gently let it go with a sigh. And now we're going to begin with a short round of skull shining breath, or Kapalabhati. And if you're brand new to this, there is no pressure. You can always just take deep belly breaths if you're not comfortable with the practice. But I will explain the practice before we begin. So with Kapalabhati, you are focusing on the exhale. The inhale will happen naturally, organic, so it'll be passive. And then the exhale is going to be short and punctuated. And on the exhale, you'll be contracting your stomach muscles with each breath out. So when you're ready, let's begin. Just keep going at your own rhythm. And gently release. Breathe in deeply through your nose. And exhale slowly. And you might already notice there is more space in your chest or a clearer breath. That is the power of Kapalabhati. It is like clearing cobwebs from the breath pathways. It will release any stagnant energy that you might be holding on to. You might feel a little lightheaded here or as any tingling. That is totally normal. That's your energies flowing through your body and releasing what no longer serves you. So this will also allow for a deeper breath throughout the rest of the practice. And now let's just take a moment to close your eyes, if you weren't already there, and let this simple mantra land in your mind. I am open to clarity. I let go to grow. I am open to clarity. I let go to grow. And let it repeat in the background of your breath. You can come back to it anytime throughout the class. And let's get started with our first yin poses. We're going to begin gently with the neck and shoulders. You can remain in your easy cross-legged seat and drop your right ear toward your right shoulder. Maybe letting the left hand get heavy or reach gently toward the floor. No pushing, just melting. Focus on your deep belly breaths. And feel free to nod the chin in toward your chest, roll the neck back. Just some gentle movement on the right side, moving that stretch around the left side of the neck. And now roll the chin around to center toward your neck and over to the left side. Left ear to the left shoulder. And again, you can allow your right hand to get heavy and maybe gently reach toward the floor with your right hand, exaggerating that stretch on the right side of the neck. Awareness to the body and breath. And you can either remain here in stillness for the next couple of minutes or explore moving that stretch around to different areas on the right side, tilting your head back and forth. And now gently roll your chin around the front of your chest back to center. And we'll take a couple of complete neck rolls. And you can make these as big or as small as feels good. Moving slowly. And now reverse the direction of your circles. And come back to center. And now we'll move to hands and knees. And come to your tabletop position. Your hands can be positioned under your shoulders, knees under the hips, or a little bit further back. We're going to be moving, letting the body move the way it wants to today. So this is organic, feel-good movement, no rules here. Just listen to your body and feed it what it is craving today. Maybe swaying the hips, rolling the shoulders, circling your spine, maybe some cat-cow, large hip circles, whatever your body is wanting today, just listen to it and let it be fluid, intuitive, even a little weird. It is your body talking to you. Just continue to focus on listening to your body and focusing on your deep breaths as you move. Don't worry about what it looks like. Just focus on how it feels and let it feel good. Let it be juicy, delicious. And now begin to slow down your movement and bring your body back to center with a neutral spine and tabletop position. And we will come into rolling panda. So thread your right arm underneath your left, like we are threading the needle. But instead of just threading the needle, we're also going to be extending the left leg out to the side. And the left foot is going to be grounded. And you can rest your head on the mat or on a block. And this pose helps to target the lung meridian that runs down the arms and chest. With your left hand, you can tent the fingers and walk them a little bit ahead of you to give you a little bit more room to twist here. Twisting to the left. Or if you want to take this a little bit further, you can also wrap your left arm around your back. Continue to breathe deeply. And this is your final 30 seconds on this side. Moving very slowly, go ahead and bring your left leg back in to meet your right on your knees. And very gently come back to your tabletop position. Push into your left hand and bring your right hand back to the mat. So we're back to hands and knees, and we will move to the other side. Take a deep breath in. As you exhale, thread your left arm under your right. Stretch your right leg out to the side, extended long. Your foot is resting on the ground, grounded. And you can tent the fingers on your right hand and move them away from your body, either to the side or ahead of you to give you a little bit more breathing room and room to twist to the right. Or you can take that option to wrap the right arm around your back. Awareness to the breath. And maybe you can come back to that mantra. I am open to clarity. I let go to grow. And this is your final 30 seconds in rolling panda. And go ahead and bring your extended right leg back to center to meet the left on your knees. And push into the right hand very slowly. Bring your left hand back to the mat to meet the right. So you're back in a tabletop position. And our next yin pose is going to be melting heart. So remaining in your tabletop for now, you will keep your knees under your hips and slowly begin to walk your hands forward, allowing your chest to melt down onto your mat. And you can use a bolster or block under your chest or forehead if your shoulders feel tight today. You can space your arms a little wider than shoulder width apart, just to give you a little more space here. And as you soften into this shape, feel the breath moving right through the heart and lungs. I let go to grow. And this is your final 30 seconds in melting heart. Now come to lie onto your belly. So make your way all the way down to the mat. And our next yin pose will be crossed wing. So lying on your belly, cross your right arm under your left. Both arms are reaching out in front. And you can gently roll a little onto one side if that feels good, just exaggerating the stretch a little bit. And this stretch opens up the upper back, the shoulders, and chest, which are all key areas along the middle meridian lines. And if this is uncomfortable for you, you can also just have your arms stacked, or you can place a block under your chest for a little more support. Allow your entire body to soften here into this pose. Let your lower body be completely relaxed. Release any obvious gripping or tension. And focus on body sensations and breath awareness. And this is your final 30 seconds before we switch sides. Very slowly go ahead and uncross your arms. And before we move to the other side by crossing the left arm under the right, we're going to take broken wing on the right side. And we'll come back to cross wing after our right side broken wing. So remaining on your belly, extend your right arm out to the side at shoulder height, palm face down. And you can tent the fingers on your left hand, pressing gently into your left hand, roll onto your right side hip. And this is a deep shoulder opener. If this is enough for you, great. If you'd like to take this a little bit further, maybe step the left foot behind you, and that'll exaggerate the shoulder opener just a bit. And if either option is too much, you can also come to a Sphinx position as an alternative, resting on your belly with your forearms under your shoulders. And maybe close down your eyes here. Awareness to your body and breath. And this is your final 30 seconds. Being gentle with yourself and moving mindfully, slowly make your way back to your belly. And we're going to move right into our crossed wing on the left. So you're going to cross your left arm under your right. And if this is uncomfortable for you, you can just stack your hands and rest your head on your hands. Otherwise, snuggle into your crossed wing. And you can roll a little to either side if that feels good. Focusing on your breath. Coming back to our mantra, I let go to grow. Allow your body to be soft. Let go of all effort. Release any obvious gripping, clenching, or tension. And this is your last 30 seconds. Moving slowly and being gentle with your body, go ahead and uncross your arms and we'll move right into our broken wing on the left. Remaining on your belly, go ahead and extend your left arm out to the side at shoulder height, palm face down. Pushing into your right hand, roll gently onto your left side. And you can either remain here or step the right foot behind you for support. And you should feel a deep opening in your left shoulder and chest. And again, you can always take Sphinx if you need an alternative to this pose. Wherever you are, awareness to your breath and body. Do your best to allow yourself to soften a little more with each breath out. And this is your final 30 seconds and broken wing. Moving very slowly, come back to your belly. And we're going to take a rebound here. So you can, there's a couple different options. You can either stay on your belly and just rest your head onto stacked hands, or you can roll onto your back and take your rebound in a Savasana position. And once you're there, either belly or back, maybe close down your eyes if that feels good. Or just take a soft gaze and allow your body to be completely relaxed. Just notice, just observe what's shifted in your body. And maybe come back to our mantra. I am open to clarity. And once you're ready, we'll go ahead and continue with our next yin pose, which will be a half frog and sphinx. So if you weren't already on your belly and you were on your back, go ahead and make your way back to your belly and come into a sphinx pose. So you're going to be resting your forearms onto the mat just a little ahead of your shoulders, elbows a little ahead of your shoulders. And then bend your right knee and slide it up and out like a half frog. So it'll be roughly in line with your hip. In this pose, it's going to open the hips and the groin while keeping the upper body supported. And if you needed a little additional support in half frog and sphinx, you can place a blanket under your bent knee just to cushion yourself a bit, or you can always rest your chest down onto the mat into a half frog pose without the sphinx. Totally up to you, all options for your practice today. And wherever you are, focus on your breath. Listen to your body. And enjoy your stillness. And this is your final 30 seconds on the right side. Moving mindfully, gently slide your right leg to extend back behind you, coming back to your Sphinx position. And go ahead and rest your hands. Go ahead and rest your head onto your hands, laying flat on your belly. And we're just going to wiggle the hips a little bit before we move over to the left side. Just a little release for the hips and low back. And now make your way back up onto your forearms and bend your left knee, slide it up to hip level and out in your half frog. And those options are there that you can just take a half frog without the Sphinx. Or you can place a cushion or blanket under your bent knee for a little more support. And give your body what it needs today, whatever that may be. And do your best to allow yourself to be soft. Let go of your effort. Surrender to your mat. And this is your final 30 seconds. Go ahead and make your way all the way down to your belly. Place your your head on your stacked hands. Make a pillow with your hands. And wiggle your hips a little from side to side to release the hips and low back. And when you're ready, we'll go ahead and make our way to our backs for the next yin pose, which will be supine cow face. Take your time getting there. And lying on your back, go ahead and bend both knees. feet on the floor, and then cross your right knee over your left and draw both knees in toward your chest. You're going to be holding on to your ankles, your feet, or your shins in this pose. And this is another deep hip opener. So this is a good release for the outer hips. And the pose will look a lot like you're holding onto some bicycle handles. And if at any time this pose feels like it is too much, you can either uncross the legs slightly, or you can just hug one leg in and have the other leg bent or extended out onto the mat. And this is your practice. Just listen to what your body needs today. Meet yourself where you're at today. I let go to grow. And this is your final 30 seconds before we switch sides. Go ahead and uncross your legs. Bring both feet to the mat, knees bent, and draw both knees into your chest. Give yourself a little rock from side to side, massaging into your low back. And then bring both feet back to the mat, and we're going to go to the other side. So cross your left leg over your right, draw both knees into your chest, and hold on to your ankles, the outer edges of your feet or your shins. Deep breaths here in this outer hip opener. And again, if this feels like too much at any time, listen to your body. You can uncross the knees slightly or just hug one leg into the chest. hugging the left leg in with the right leg bent or extended onto the mat. Breathe deeply, come back to your mantra. I am open to clarity. And try not to force or pull into this stretch. Just be soft. Allow your shoulders to relax onto the mat. This is your final 30 seconds in our supine cow face. Gently uncross your legs and extend both legs out onto the mat. Take a big full body yawning stretch. And we're going to move into our final yin pose before our savasana, which is going to be a supine flamingo twist. So when you're ready, hug your right knee in, keep your left leg extended on the mat, and then gently guide it across the body into a twist. You can roll onto the pinky toe side of your left leg, your left foot. And you can either just rest here with your right arm extended out to the side, palm face up. You can also have your arms in a loose cactus, or just your right arm in a loose cactus. These are all options that you can take, and you can play around with them if you'd like to see what fits best for you today, where you where you can be most comfortable. And this twist gently massages the digestive system, and it supports the large intestine meridian. Final 30 seconds on this side. And then moving very slowly, bring your right leg back to center, rolling back to your back. And extend your right leg long onto your mat to meet the left. And we're going to move right into the other side. So hug your left knee into your chest and then guide it across the body into your twist. You can extend your left arm out to the side with the palm face up, or you can have your arm in a loose cactus at shoulder height. Take whatever options work best for your body today, and do your best to soften with each breath out. Soften a little more, relaxing into your twist. Rinsing out all that no longer serves us. The last 30 seconds in your twist. Taking your time, move mindfully, slowly. Bring yourself back to center. And let's come into our Savasana. Legs long onto your mat, arms wide, heart soft. Your entire body relaxed. Let go of all effort. Your feet splay out. Your fingers curl in, relaxed. Your breath is natural. And if you want a bolster under your knees or a blanket over your body for comfort, go for it. Whatever it takes to be at your most comfortable for our resting savasana. And feel free to close down your eyes here or soften your gaze, dimming the light around you. And visualize a cool, cleansing breeze moving through you with each breath in. And with each breath out, imagine it carrying away tension, clutter, noise. I am open to clarity. I let go to grow. And now I will let you rest in your quiet stillness for a few more moments, and I will guide you back when it's time. Begin to deepen your breath, waking up your body. Start to wiggle your fingers and toes. Stretch your arms overhead. And roll to one side in your own time. And when you're ready, come back to a comfortable seat. And maybe you notice that your breath feels clearer, your body lighter, your mind quieter. Together, let's take one last inhale together. Deep breath in through the nose. And a big exhale out the mouth with a full body sigh. I want to thank you guys for sharing your practice with me and your energy in this class. And if you've been following this Elemental Yin series, you know each class has focused on one of the 5 elements from traditional Chinese medicine: earth, water, wood, fire, and now metal. But there is one more very special class coming. In our 6th and final session, we'll weave together all 5 elements into one extended 90-minute yin experience, a full body, full spirit journey to help you find balance, flow, and harmony from the inside out. It's going to be grounding, expansive, and deeply integrative, and I can't wait to share it with you. If you're not already subscribed, be sure to hit that button so that you don't miss when it drops. And as always, I'd love to hear how today's class felt for you in the comments. Until next time, I am open to clarity. I let go to grow. Carry that with you throughout your day and take care of yourself, guys. Namaste.